Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Grim Gaming here for the final episode of Let's Play Dragon Ball Z The Legend on Sony PlayStation. Today we're taking on the final battle with Majin Buu.
すべての希望が魔人に吸収された絶望の世界にあの戦士たちがよみがえる。最強の力を得て戦う二人。真の姿を表す魔人。ついに地球も吹き飛んで戦いの舞台は海王深海へと移る。そして全宇宙の運命をかけた戦いが始まった。ファイナルバトル Z 戦士対最強魔人。
Call him the Psycho Majin. He is a psycho. So let's roll right in, guys. Yeah, first we still got Super Buu to worry about. We've got a much smaller available roster this time. We are starting the fight on the Supreme Kai's planet. Planet I did not know about, of course, playing this as a kid. I can see Kibito Kai there. I had no idea who that was. You know, Dende I'd have known. Mr. Satan and old Kai I didn't know. So yeah, we're starting off with Vegito. The idea of Goku and Vegeta fusing out, I thought as a kid was really awesome. So it was fun to get to play this back then.
Thank you, Vegeta.
In English, thank you, Vegeta. Straight to Super Saiyan. Again, following the manga. No fighting for normal Vegito. Base Vegeta, whatever you want to call him. And no fusion for Majin Buu because he can only do so much at the time. Oh man. Into the heavens with you, demon. Ah, man. All we got here is Vegito. Everyone else is on another world. Now, the Spirit Sword, as they call it these days. That is Vegito's only move. No final Kamehameha back then. Or Big Bang Kamehameha. Luckily, Vegito's just that darn strong. We'll make short work of this Buu. We got him. Easy peasy, guys. Now Vegito disappears. And Kid Buu arrives. We've got Goku and Vegeta now, so we're going to go ahead and send in Goku. Super Saiyan 3, because he's not messing around anymore. Of course, under my control doesn't necessarily mean a whole lot. Off to a rough start, guys, but almost doesn't matter. We're going to be sticking to this story, which means Goku's not going to be staying in Super Saiyan 3 for very long. For those that are familiar with how Dragon Ball Z ended, ground and pound, baby. Give him the toss. now we gotta let him beat us up. While Dende and the others look on. Surprised Hercule's not there with them. Shouldn't he be? We might have to interfere and help Kid Buu out here. He's coming back. He's coming back. So yeah, I had no idea what was going on playing this as a kid, but now that I know, I can appreciate it that much more. Here's Kid Buu's first finishing move. Little leg stretch fireball. Onlookers are surprisingly quiet here today. See, once Kid Buu gets a couple specials in, Goku will revert, at which point we will resume control. Of course, we'll need to. There's his other move, the more unique one. I'm sure everybody knows this one if you've seen the anime. I don't remember the name of this technique. I always just knew it as like a death ball, whatever, planetary destruction, something like that. Pretty cool effect though for a 30-year-old game now. Going on 40. And with that, Goku reverts back down. So we'll want Vegeta to get in on it now. Super Saiyan Vegeta in his Buu Saga outfit's pretty uncommon to... You normally can't play as him. It's pretty much just for story mode. Sort of like Trunks in his battle armor. It's just not something you normally get. And we are going to let Buu beat him up. Yes, they're going. I encountered a glitch of some kind? Okay. I don't know if they really wanted Hercule's speech to finish or what, but... Sorry, Mr. Satan. The sacrilege, I know! Here's the rest of the crew. Suddenly hanging out with the Kais and Dende. Funny, they don't even have Goten and Trunks in normal form sprites for this. Come on, Kid Buu, you can do it. Rock Vegeta. Rock his world, he just needs to buy. Originally it was like 3 minutes, right? And it wound up taking a lot longer. Oh, because originally it was for Goku just to power up. Then he lost to Super Saiyan 3. Is this attack again? Alright folks, so what happens now? Fat Buu joins the fight. And with Fat Buu in, Goku's gonna jump back in. Normally you would let Kid Buu to get the best score. He has to... Everybody basically gets killed by Kid Buu. He beats Vegeta, he beats Fat Buu. But the objective, of course, is to beat him with the Spirit Bomb. Because that's how the show ends. The series, I should say. So that's why we hit him once. Because we need to hit normal Goku's second finisher. Which is the Spirit Bomb, to hit him with the Spirit Bomb. So if we hit him twice, then the Kamehameha would finish him, and it wouldn't be as story accurate. But yeah, I'm letting everybody help me because this is Kid Buu. He is no joke. And this will wrap it up, guys. The Spirit Bomb. I mean, in the series, even in the manga, Kid Buu doesn't kill Fat Buu and Vegeta. You know, he beats them up, but they're still alive, so it doesn't make sense to let him kill them for the sake of recreating the story, right? But time for this final Spirit Bomb. Of course, you won't have the fancy ending animation. But hey, you know, you get what you had back then, which is still pretty good, all things considered, and considering what came before. This was probably the best in-game story mode up to this point, easily, outside of, like, role-playing games. And they didn't have an RPG that covered the whole series yet. That had just finished. Dragon Ball Z had just wrapped up, so this was kind of the celebration of it, and also the recap of it, so people can play it and enjoy it, and, you know, get to have the full DBZ experience at home, and be interactive with it, so, which is a pretty cool thing. And that's it, guys. We did it. And the whole Dragon Ball Z story, as recreated in Dragon Ball Z The Legend. 81% is not too bad. It's a B. I'll take it. And then we got the credits to roll. Game saved automatically. Very nice. Very nice. So yeah, that's the basic gist of it, guys. So enjoy the artwork. Enjoy the end theme. I hope you had as much fun watching this as I had playing it, even though, you know, there's that one tricky level against the Majins, but, you know, it is what it is. It's good to see this is all new artwork, too. This was all done for the game, so not just stills from the show, which is great to see. I love seeing fresh artwork of the classic designs, so, yeah, it was good stuff. I mean, it was a lot of fun to play as a kid, and it's still pretty fun. Admittedly, it's nowhere near as good as modern games are. You know, it's not Sparking Zero or Kakarot or anything like that, but it's still fun to play for the nostalgia and to see how things have improved since then, you know, and to kind of get an idea of what the mindset was at the time, you know, for fans of the series in Japan where it just wrapped up. This would have been your big recap of it, you know, big, yeah, alright, now we get the whole series at home, and, you know, because you couldn't buy it on VHS at first, you know, you could get the movies, but I don't think they sold the series until the Dragon Boxes that came out much, much later. So yeah, if you wanted to relive the story of Dragon Ball Z, this was the way you did it. You know, in Japan back in the day. As a fan in the US, this was my first exposure to the full story. I still didn't know who a lot of these characters were or why they were there, but you know, it was interesting to see all the same. It's a crazy show, man. Crazy series. A lot of fun. I look forward to playing other retro story modes as well. You can see how the storytelling evolved over the years. You can see a nice flashback to the first episode of Dragon Ball, where it all began, and to keep going from there. Next up, we'll be doing Budokai on the PlayStation 2, guys. So hope you're looking forward to that. One of the best story modes in any Dragon Ball Z game, even by modern standards. Budokai was great. So I'm definitely looking forward to it. Okay, this is the late Z design of Goku. There was a version of it in the instruction manual that was a little more, even this one really, it looks mostly white, you know, and it's got like gold trim on it. I thought that was a cool costume for Goku. But you don't see that color pattern come back anymore. Of course, Gohan, Krillin in his Android Saga attire, you know, he's got the weighted clothes and the weighted boots. Piccolo's just been Piccolo. He hasn't changed much over the years. I mean, he has changed, but nothing major. Well, he's my favorite character, by the way, Piccolo. Piccolo and a second of Vegeta. I always like the bad guys. Go Tanks! Crazy little bastard that he was. And, of course, Mr. Satan, I didn't know. I didn't even know about the little dog. I forget his name. Was that B? The name to B. Yeah, like I saw that version with Gohan, Boo, and I was like, what the hell? When did he do that? When did he look like Goku? Yeah, it was confusing. Future Trunks with long hair, which is actually kind of weird. Guess that was him on his way back to the future or something. Vegeta! I did like Vegeta's Blue Saga outfit. It was kind of nice that he finally ditched the armor. Started to look, you know, like a local. Vegito. A cool design. I always liked it. Simple, but it works. You know, it's effective. Designs of the series were pretty simple, so like combining two. And there's classic Goku, looking great. The Goku I knew even back then, though I imagined a much different voice coming from him. So yeah, that's the whole game, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, next time, Budokai will be reliving at least the first 2/3 of it, from the beginning of Dragon Ball Z up into the fight with Cell. But it's a great story mode, so I'm looking forward to playing it. Hopefully you guys are looking forward to seeing it. Until then, this is Grim signing off, saying, see you later.